me, Sammy. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever it is you're doing. Welcome back to another Project Pan update, guys. We are on update number 3. We're going to be looking at all of the progress that I've made in these 25 products for the month of March 2025. So this is my Project Pan 25 in 2025. So the aim is for me to work through and use up all 25 of these products in this year, and every single month I give you an update of how I'm getting on and the progress on each of the products, and we talk through each of the products and my thoughts on it, etc, etc. So that is what this video is, guys. This is my 3rd update in this Project Pan. If you do want to see the introduction and also the first 2 updates, then definitely check those out. They're on my playlist on my channel called Project Pan 2025. If you do enjoy this video, then please don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe down below. It would mean the absolute world to me to have your support here on my channel. And without further ado, let's dive in and see what progress I made in March. Starting off with our empties that we went into March with. So out of the 25 products, we had finished 3 at the beginning of March. So we've got the Rituals of Sakura Renewing Body Scrub, that's finished. We've got our By Terry Rose Lip Balm, that's finished. And then we've got our Inky List Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Scalp Scrub, so that is finished as well. So we have started off March with 3 empty products. Let's work through all of these products now, the remaining 22, and see if we ended March with any extra empties. I'm going to start off with the ones that I haven't really used, and I'll try and sort of work it up to the ones that I've used the most. March was a trying month for me, I'll be honest. I had 2 weeks where the kids were rotating being ill. Ava's still not fully recovered, bless her. So like, yeah, we've had illnesses in the house. I got a severe burn on my finger while I was cooking, doing my cooking videos, and yeah, it was such a deep burn that it's been an open wound for a week or so. So like there was a week where I could barely do any sort of skincare or anything like with my hands, like I was in agony. So with the kids being ill, that as well, I don't think I've made as much progress this month as I have in previous months, but we have still been working through it. I've worn makeup a lot more this month because I've been filming a lot more content on a lot more different days, so I've been doing my makeup more times during the week. So yeah, there's been sort of more use of makeup, a little bit less use of skincare. We'll get into that anyway, but I just wanted to give you an overview of the month, just in case there is significantly less use of some of the products. There's been a million things going on in March, okay? Right, starting off with a product I know I haven't touched, and that is the Aveeno Skin Relief Body Oil Spray. I absolutely love this. I've used it a couple of times for this Project Pan in January, and then I thought I'm gonna hold off using it because I love it that much. I want to use it for when my skin is more on show and like going into spring and summer. So this is coming out of its ban this month. So in April I will be starting to use this again and getting my use out of it, ready for my skin to be gorgeous and glowing and supple and delicious for the sunnier times ahead. Here in the UK, our clocks have gone forward by an hour, so it's the start of our British summertime now. So the days will start getting longer, we'll have more sunshine, and yeah, overall just the feeling is more positive in the air at the moment in the UK. So yeah, I'm excited to start using this now in April, but it didn't get any use in the month of March. So we're just gonna mark that off as like a no use product. But yeah, I can't tell you how much I love this, and I'm so excited to now start using it again this month. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, are there any products that you hold off using because you love them so much, and you don't want them to run out and you don't want to have to rebuy them? Because Aveeno isn't expensive, it's just one of them things, like I don't want to not have it in my collection because it's so nice, and when I want to use it I want it to be there. But it's so inexpensive, especially on Look Fantastic. It's always on offer. I think my discount code for Look Fantastic applies to it as well, so I will leave it linked down below in case you want to pick this up. But is there any products, let me know in the comments, is there any products that you hold off using because you love them so much? There's definitely products that I've had in my collection that I've held off using because of the cost of it and how expensive it is. But yeah, this is probably one of the first products I've actually had where I've held off using it because it's so good and I want to keep it in my collection. The only other product I can think of like that I've ever done that to is a perfume. And again, it was an expensive one, but I loved it so much that I just wanted to always have it on hand if I needed it. So it's one of those instances again. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to start using it again this month. So hopefully in April we will finally see this starting to make a dent. My By Terry Brightening CC Serum. We have not used this month, but I am excited again to start using it alongside my Aveeno for sunnier days ahead. I've been seeing all over TikTok, every single Love Islander influencer has done an ad with L'Oreal this week that I've seen on TikTok for their like L'Oreal Glow Lotion, or it's Glotion, whatever it's called, and mixing that with their like revitalizing water cream, mixing them both together and then having like a glowy sort of little bit of coverage, glowy tinting base. They mix them together, they basically smother it all over their face, and it's basically it's a liquid highlighter mixed with some moisturizer. That's what it is, but it's like going mad on TikTok at the minute. Everybody and their auntie and uncle are doing ads on it at the minute. But it does look really, really good. And I was thinking, do you know what, like using something like this By Terry Brightening CC Serum, maybe mixed with a little bit of moisturizer as well, would be the perfect summer glowy skin look. This is gorgeous in itself, but it does have quite a thick coverage, so actually loosening it up with a little bit of a moisturizer or something like that would actually give such a better sort of just glowy skin when you're not wearing makeup in the summer, because you don't want tons of makeup when it's hot. Like when it is hot, we don't want our face slip and slide in, sweating off our makeup. I think that's actually going to be a really good hack to try out in the summer. So yeah, really excited for that, but no use out of this month, unfortunately. But sunnier, more summery days are coming, and that's when this is going to get so much use out of it, especially like on our like shoulders, on our chest, like having glowy shoulders, and just yeah, I will be smothering myself in this, and it may even make its way onto my legs as well. Who knows? But yeah, this will be getting some use from this month onwards. I would say from April onwards, I think we're going to start seeing some more use out of that as well. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't remember using the Inkey List Oat cleansing balm this month, but I'm just going to weigh it and see. No, 117 grams, it's still the same. So we didn't have any use out of this month either. Again, it was just one of them months this month, and I'm not going to dig myself out too much for it. But yeah, we didn't make any progress on this one this month, but again, hopefully next month we will be back on it. No kids being ill, we will start working through these products, I promise. Another one with no change, 95 grams still, is the Illamasqua Hydra Veil. I haven't touched this again this month. When I have been doing my makeup, I've just been using my Hydra Genius L'Oreal moisturizer. I do need to start using this for my makeup prep, but I just keep forgetting. I'm not gonna lie to you, I keep forgetting, and this month just wasn't the month for me being on it and remembering. So another product that we haven't actually touched this month, unfortunately. So that makes 4, I think that's it. Let's see this one as well. And I think this is the last product that we haven't actually touched, and this is the Inkey List Vitamin B, C and E Moisturizer. Again, it's just something that I haven't reached for this month. I have got multiple moisturizing products in this project pan, which was probably a mistake on my part at the beginning, even choosing these products, but I will get use out of this. It's just this month wasn't it. So that's 5 products that we haven't actually used this month. There's 3 that we're going into with empty anyway, so there's 17 products left, guys. Let's see what damage we did to these. Starting off with our Pixi Hydrating Milky Cleanser. We've used 10 grams of this. This is now 83 grams. It was 93 grams. That is half the usage of the month previous, which is absolutely fine. I knew going into this that I haven't used my skincare as much as I would have anyway. But yeah, on the scales it's saying 10. Last month we used 22 grams. So we've got a little chunk of the way through this again, and I do think that we are going to be able to use this hopefully by the end of the year. This is going to be finished. But what more can I say about this? It's a gorgeous, rich but light hydrating cleanser. It's absolutely beautiful, and it leaves my skin, you know when your skin is squeaky clean, like I could actually be like a DJ on my skin, like like it gets that squeaky clean. That is the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever said on my YouTube channel, but we're gonna leave it in because it's just fun to be silly every now and then. Right, but this does leave your face squeaky clean, and honestly, to be fair, I have had a lot more blemishes since I haven't been using as much cleanser this month. I've washed my face half the amount of times, apparently, according to these scales. I have washed my face half the amount that I washed it last month, and it shows. Like, the blemishes underneath this makeup are not pretty, and I've noticed a lot more spots because I use this alongside my Foreo Luna Mini, which I absolutely love. It's my electronic exfoliating brush, the silicone one. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen the Foreo Luna Minis, definitely check them out. They're perfect for face washing. Yeah, because I use it alongside that as well to get that extra deep clean. I just feel like where I've been super lazy with my skincare, the blemishes are coming back and biting me in the butt. Honestly, like, I am getting so spotty at the moment. It's really, really bad. And while we're on the topic of cleansers, let's have a look at this Eve Lom cleanser. So we've made a fair dent in this again. We've actually used 9 grams this month, and the previous month we used 11 grams. I think where this is my double cleanser, and where it's always in the shower when I'm washing off my makeup and things like that, I just feel like I haven't really not reached for this, which has been good. Like I said, I have used 2 grams less than I used last month of this, but we are still making a dent and we are still getting through this. It is a beautiful cleansing balm. It smells incredible, cleanses beautifully, removes everything like waterproof mascara, anything. Absolutely love Eve Lom for cleansers, and gonna be sad when this finishes, but I know that I have some more of these minis and full size in my collection. I know that it's not going to be gone from my collection when this finishes, which is giving me a little bit of relief, but it does mean that we can then start making our way through the other Eve Lom cleansers that we have in my collection. Right, let's jump into makeup now, because I feel like makeup is probably the hardest thing to get through and work through. Let's start with our 2 foundations that we have in here. First off is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Colour Correcting Full Coverage Cream. Absolutely love this. Let's see how much we've used. 44. So we've used 1 gram of this, which is the exact same usage as the previous month. I use 1 pump of this to 2 pumps of my EX1 Cosmetics, and then in the summer I tend to use 2 pumps of this to 1 pump of my EX Cosmetics. So it will sort of start making a change around as we have more sunshine and I have a deeper skin complexion due to tanning. I do absolutely love this product. It's beautiful coverage. I just wish I had it in my skin tone so I didn't have to use multiple foundations to sort of mix up and get my right skin tone. But honestly, like, I have absolutely loved the combination of these two. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. I feel like it is full coverage, it is hydrating still, like it's not dry, it's not cakey. Like, I just love the blend of these 2 foundations, and I've used it for the longest time and I'm just really happy with how it looks on my skin. So yeah, I'm not too mad at having to blend these because it's just a concoction that has worked for me for the longest time. And again, it's, yeah, pretty much the exact same use as it has been for the last 3 months. Now moving on to the EX1, I feel like this has actually been used a little bit more. Like, my scales only go to 1 gram. I do feel like I have used the IT Cosmetics foundation a little bit more as well, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, I do feel like we've had 1 or 2 extra uses out of this compared to previous months. But as you can see, we are right near the top of this now. Like, it's getting scary that in the next couple of months we could be out of this, and then I might have to actually dive into my collection and find another fair foundation to mix in with my CC to then be able to finish this off. So yeah, but absolutely love this foundation. I have it in so many different shades in my collection. Love, 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 love our EX1 Invisiwear liquid foundation. So nice, absolutely love it. Right, looking at our Pixie CC Crayon by Under Eye. Now I have definitely gone out of my way to make sure I've been using this more on my no makeup days, and I have been using it, and you can see clearly that I have been using it compared to previous months. It has had a massive dent gone from it, and I am super proud of my progress with this one this month, and I hope it continues into oncoming months, and I hope that I actively go out of my way to make sure that I am using this, because yeah, I don't know, I just need to be making sure that I'm using the products in this project pan over other products. All my hard work has paid off, because we've actually lost a gram of this now. This is now 13 grams compared to 14. It's been 14 since the beginning. Like I said, my scale only reads in 1 gram, so it might have been losing a little bit throughout, and then it's just dropped a whole gram now. But yeah, I've lost 1 gram of this, which I'm so proud of and so happy with. Next up, we've got our EX1 blusher in Pretty in Peach, and I think I have a theory as to why this isn't maybe showing up as much with the usage of this, because it is getting used a lot, and I'm seeing it going down, but I'm not seeing it sort of dent or create a dent for it to hit pan, if that makes sense. And I realized it's because I use a big fluffy brush for my blusher, so I'm actually swirling the whole pan instead of just concentrating on a small bit like with the bronzer. And with my highlighter, I have smaller brushes, and I'm concentrating on the center of those to hit pan, whereas with my blusher it's more of a gradual swirl around the whole base, so I feel like it's all gonna go down in one level rather than just tipping like this and then hitting the pan. So that is my theory. I have started using it as an eyeshadow as well in my crease, so I can start seeing a slight divot in that center where I'm just using the little eyeshadow brush, but in general I feel like it is going down as a whole, but that's why it's not noticeable as much as the others. And as for weight, and this is proof that it's going down, we have lost 1 gram out of this blusher as well. Again, it hasn't had any weight shift since the start of the 1st of January, and it has been probably an accumulation of the use of this over the last 3 months, but it's finally lost 1 gram, which I'm so happy with. So yeah, that is making progress, but still no sign of pan yet. And I think it's just a 1 gram makeup day, because we've lost 1 gram on our cookie highlighter as well. This is now 41 grams, it was 42. But as you can see, we are definitely starting to make headway in that center. Whenever I'm picking up product, I'm just putting it in that center. That's where we're really starting to make a dent now, which makes me so happy, because highlighters honestly are the hardest product to get through, I think. But I'm super happy that we are finally getting that sort of groove, getting a headway on it, and actually seeing physical progress. We love that. I've currently got it on my face now, as well as the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. We absolutely love the cookie highlighter from Benefit. I think it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning, and yeah, just cannot wait to continue the progress of this. And again, in the summer, when we're putting this on our eyelids, putting it on our brow bone, putting it all over our body, this is gonna get so much use out of it as well. One product that hasn't made any difference in the weight, it's still 37 grams, but we have finally hit pan on our foolproof brow powder. We knew it was coming, it's been so close in the last couple of months, but I'm so happy that we have finally hit pan, and we can finally see that little glimmer of metal at the bottom of that pan. It's gonna be a while. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to finish this year. But by golly, are we gonna make a huge dent in this, hopefully. But yeah, we are happy, we've hit pan. We can now start seeing our panning progress in this. Now that I've actually sat and focused on this, we're actually getting through it, and that makes me so happy. Another product with no difference to the weight, but we are seeing progress in our pan. This is the Benefit Mini Hoola Bronzer, and we have made a little bit more headway on this pan. We are starting to see a nice big old circle in the middle now. I am so excited to carry on digging away at this and using this as both a bronzer and an eyeshadow too. And yeah guys, like I'm just so happy. Like we're getting through these products and it just fills me with so much joy. I've been using this as an eyeshadow some days too, but mostly just a bronzer. I bronze my forehead and my temples, I bronze my cheekbones here, and also my jawline here as well. So we do get through quite a lot of bronzer every time I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, absolutely love it. It is a mini, so obviously it's easier to pop because it's a thinner amount of product in the pan. But yeah, we are happy with that progress. No change to the weight, but we are seeing the progress before our very eyes. And again, we've got that 1 gram makeup thing happening. We've lost 1 gram in our Annabelle Minerals Sheer Shine Lipstick in Apricot, so this is now 35 grams, not 36. And we have made a big chunk of difference. And we've made a big chunk of difference in this lipstick this month. I've been using it a lot, and I've been wearing lip liner less, and it's actually meant that I'm using this more, because when I put lip liner underneath, it actually has more of a matte effect to this lipstick. It's actually quite a sheer satin lipstick when it's just on its own, but where I was layering it on top of lip liner, it made it matte, it made it more long wearing, and it did have more of a longevity to it, but I was needing to use it less, if that made sense. So this month, where I've just been slathering it on and then touching up as well, I've got so much more use out of this lipstick. And also because it's less long wearing. So it's almost like, yes, for Project Pan, this is amazing, but actually in real life I'm having to top up my lipstick quite a lot, and it's rubbing off quite easily. So it's almost like I do want to sort of keep my lip liner hack to have that longevity of the lipstick, but actually to have that satin finish has been really nice and just given my face a bit more of a glow, rather than having the very sort of matte looking, matte appearing lips. I do like having this sort of like glossy shine, but without having any lip gloss or anything like that, with still having that colour. It's just a beautiful sheer shine lipstick, but obviously it is sheer, it is satin, like it's satin finish, it's not very long wearing, but we have got a fair use out of this. This is in the shade Apricot, and I absolutely love it. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and yeah, I just love the colour of it. I just think it's a very cute everyday nude, absolutely beautiful. That is it for our makeup. Now we're back into our skincare era. So let's run through some of our skincare products. Starting with our Liz L Super Skin Concentrate for Night. Absolutely love this as a nighttime oil. Now I haven't used this as much as previous months. Obviously I know I've been lacking in my skincare this month, but we still have made a healthy dent to this. I use 1 or 2 pumps almost every single night, and I just massage it into my hands, massage it into my face, into my cleansed, toned face, and it is absolutely beautiful. Like I wake up with really radiant, plump skin, and I just feel more awake whenever I use this. When I don't use it now, I do notice a tired, drying appearance on my skin. I naturally do have dry skin, so an overnight oil is just heaven to me. It soaks in beautifully to the skin, and just like, yeah, my skin's just like sucks it straight in, absolutely loves it, and yeah, I really reap the benefits of it the next morning, having like that little bit of plumpness to the skin, that little bit of glowy radiance without any sort of grease or slip and slide in the night. Yeah, it's just a very beautiful night oil. Can't really complain about it at all. Next up, we've got our Omorovichka Queen of Hungry Mist. Let's mark her up. I actually think I've got a little bit more use out of this one than I did the previous month. Not as much as I used in January, because I think I got a bit obsessed, but I definitely think that in the month of March we've used a tad more than we did in the month of February, and I do feel like because of my burnt finger and the few days that I wasn't able to use my glycolic toner from Pixie, my glow tonic, because obviously putting that into my hands and pressing that into my skin would have burnt my burn. That would have stung so badly. But where this is a spray bottle and a spray mist, I was able to do that without having any sort of repercussions on my burnt finger. So the Omarichka Queen of Hungary Mist is a purifying toner, so it is a toner as well, but I also use it as sort of a refresh spray for my makeup. On no makeup days, if I just feel like my skin just needs that little bit of refreshment throughout the day, I tend to, if I'm going to the bathroom, I'm like, oh, my skin looks a bit dry or looks a bit tired in the mirror, then I'm like, grab it from my bathroom windowsill, spritz her up, and then I'm like, oh, I feel nice, fresh, smell amazing. It smells so good, but without, I don't think it's fragranced, it just smells really nice, like really clean. I love it. But yeah, that is the story with that. We've got a fair bit of headway out of that this month, and I definitely think it's down to the ease of the spray bottle. And can I just say, I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of the other Project Pan updates yet, but the mister on this has such a fine, beautiful mist. It is phenomenal. I've been using other sort of makeup setting sprays recently where I've finished some of the others. If you want to see sort of what products I finish on a monthly basis, by the way, you can check out my Beauty Buys and Buy series, and that's where I show you, aside from this Project Pan, that's all my sort of ins and outs of my beauty collection, like anything I buy or anything I get in PR, and anything that I use up and finish, and all my empties that I use on a monthly basis aside from these 25 products. So if you want to see that, definitely check out my Buys and Buy series. But yeah, where I've been finishing some of my makeup sprays recently, I've been using some other like makeup setting sprays and stuff like that, and like I've been like thinking that when I go to mist it, that it's going to be fine and perfect and an amazing spritz just like this, but actually I get gushed with like loads of water and I'm taken aback, and it's just absolutely throttled in the face by a fire hose. Like, it's absolutely mental, the difference. Let me just close my eyes and let me just spritz this for you, just so that you can see, because it's absolutely divine. Like, how fine a mist that is, how beautifully it sprays. Like, I actually can't deal with it. Like, it's so good. And I've definitely just used a little bit of it, but it doesn't matter. We can put that into our April usage because we are in April now. Next up, we've got my Sammy's Glow Tonic. Now, I still have got a lot of use out of this month, despite the fact that I wasn't able to use it for a week. I still have gone absolutely ham on it and probably got the same usage, actually a little bit less usage than the previous month. But we are still making our way. We are over halfway through this now. This is 100% going to get used up by the end of this year. But luckily for me, I do have another 2 of these in my collection that I could potentially rotate in and start using. I feel like if I do start running out of product too early, like in the summer, I might actually start and roll some other products in. But let me know what you think of that. Should I just keep it for the 25 and 25 and then start a new Project Pan project? Or should I start rotating some in at the end of the video? I can be like, these are my extra products. I don't know, like, I quite like the fact of like having the 25 and just whittling them down to nothing, and then having more of these sort of products in my other videos. I don't know, it's a hard decision to make. Like, let me know your thoughts, guys. Like, what should I do moving forward if I start finishing all of these products up by the summer? Like, I know the makeup and stuff's gonna carry on going, but do you want to see another sort of mini Project Pan to see out the year if I do use up all my products? But yeah, we are 100% going to use this by the end of the year, I hope, and then hopefully I can start making my way through the other giant bottles of Glow Tonic that I have with my name on it. We then have my L'Oreal Hydrogenius, guys. I still have some of this left. Again, haven't been crazy on my skincare this month. Let me just level it up, because where it's been sat like that, the cream's like that, so I just need to tap it to even it out a bit so I can do my update line. So it's about half the usage of previous months, probably similar to our January usage, but we still have this little bit left at the bottom. I do think this will potentially be an empty for April, but I just don't know. I can't judge it these days. I thought my eye cream would be finished by now, but she's still going. So yeah, but I think, like, judging from what's left and how quickly we've got through it, I do think this is potentially an empty for next month. But we absolutely love the L'Oreal Hydrogenius, and I'm going to be so sad when this is actually gone because I love it. It's my go-to moisturizer. It's just, I know my skin absolutely loves it. I know that it works under my makeup like beautifully. Like, I've got it under my skin. I've got it on my skin under my makeup today, and I know my makeup's just gonna sit on my skin so much nicer, like no creasing, nothing. Like, I can just trust this under my makeup, any makeup, and I can trust it just as a no makeup day to not leave my skin greasy and just hydrate. And I'm gonna miss you, Hydrogenius. I really am. I feel like this is gonna have to be a repurchase, but I have so many moisturizers in my collection I need to use first. Like, this is so frustrating. This is why I don't like using stuff up. And I know you guys are gonna come for me about the Aveeno not using it up, even though it's inexpensive. It's because of the repurchasing aspect of it. Because like this, it's really inexpensive. I think you can get like 2 for $14.99 or something crazy like that and look fantastic. It's amazing, I love it. But it's that thing of, because I'm going through this decluttering, this low by 2025, like, if I finish it, I actually can't justify rebuying it, even though this one, they're all inexpensive products. It's not about the cost of it that I can't replace it. It's that I shouldn't replace it because I have so many other products. Like, the amount of body oils, body butters, body lotions that I have, I can't justify buying another one. That's why I'm trying to keep hold of the Aveeno for as long as possible, because I really don't want to buy it again when I have so many others in my collection. Do you know what I'm saying? So same with the Hydrogenius. I would love to buy this and have this constantly in my collection, but then my other moisturizers would never get used. And like, this is evident in this project pan itself. I've got the 2 other moisturizers. I've got the Illamasqua Hydra Veil, and I've got the Inky List Vitamin B, C and E moisturizer. And are they getting used? Not really. Not really. In the last 3 months I haven't really touched them, but this one's been like nearly finished. So it's one of those things where it's like, if I rebuy it, am I ever gonna finish any of my other moisturizers? So it's one of those like battles at the moment, and I know I'm very lucky that I have that sort of option to actually not repurchase because I have loads of other products. But it's one of those things where I'm just trying to do this sort of low buy 2025. Let's not repurchase what isn't necessary. Let's not waste money. Let's also not overconsume products. And this whole overconsumption versus underconsumption thing, just waste, the environment, so many different aspects to think about. But yeah, I would love to repurchase this and I'd love to keep it in my collection, but obviously I can't justify that right now. But it means we are one step closer to finishing all the other moisturizers so that we can repurchase it and have it back in our collection. And hopefully one day I will only have one moisturizer in my collection at a time, and that is the dream now. Like, I used to, when I first started YouTube, I wanted this. Like, this is what I wanted. I saw all the big beauty influencers with all these amazing Alex straws filled with products and products and products, and like, that was my goal at one point. That was like, that is my dream come true. And then it happened, and it's like, this is a bit mad. Like, then it went the whole opposite way this year, and it's been like, no, we need to get back to reality of only having what we need and not going absolutely bonkers crazy with all of our skincare. Right, back into Project Pan, because we went on a little bit of a detour there. Our caffeine eye cream, our Inky List caffeine eye cream, this is going on forever. This is not ending. I don't know how much more product we have in here, but let's give it away. So it's 5 grams now. It was 9 grams. We used 3 grams last month, so we've used 4 grams this month, so we've used a little bit more than last month. It can't be much longer until the end of this. Like, I feel like that every time I squeeze it out, like it's just coming out with so much gusto, and like I just feel like it's never ending. Like it's been this full for the longest time, and I just can't see it ever finishing. But yeah, we are closer and closer, potentially an empty for next month with the Hydrogenius. But who knows, at this point this could last us through till November. And now on to our empties. We have 2 empties for our 3rd project pan update. The first one is our Co-Elf Ruby Bulgarian Rose Hydrogel eye patches. We have finished this one, guys. They are gone. We only had 2 left, 2 pairs left going into March, so it was highly likely that these were going to get finished. But yes, we have finished this one. Super excited, love my eye patches. I've already started a new pack of my Pixie eye patches. What ones are they called? Pixie Nutrify Nourishing eye patches. So they're already on the way, getting used. So we do love swapping products in and out. But yeah, those are finished now, and yeah, not going to be a repurchase for me because I do have loads of other eye patches in my collection that I need to work through first. But I love K-Beauty eye patches. I just think they're amazing. And our last product, which is also empty, is our NYX retractable lip liner. It is completely finished, guys. I absolutely loved this. Loved using it, love NYX for lip liners, nothing wrong with it. Nothing bad to say about it, just wish that there was more in there, like some more product in there, because I felt like it finished in 3 months, which, to be fair, saying that, that's not actually too bad, is it? Like having a makeup product last 3 months, like that's for a year you'd have to buy. That's not too bad. I have started using a number 7 nude lip liner now in its place. So again, not really going to be repurchasing or anything because I don't need to, because I've got like, I think like 16 lip liners now. I did declutter it and I got it down to like quite a small number. For me, that's a small number. It's still like 4 years worth if you think about it in the grand scheme of things though. But yeah, we are 3 months into our project pan now, our 25 in 2025, and we are already at 5 empties in total. We have 20 products left to work through, and we are making headway every single day, every single month. We are getting a little bit closer and a little bit closer to our goal. Like I said, I'm going to take my sort of on hold products out of the holding bay now. We're going to start using our By Terry brightening CC serum. We're going to start smothering our body in the Aveeno Skin Relief body oil spray, and yeah guys, we are just going to go full whack now into April, making sure our skin is glowing, making sure our skin is perfectly looked after with our skincare routine. Now that my fingers on the mend, my kids are all on the mend, and no one's bringing plagues into the house, like we are good to go for April, I think. I'm going to make up for the loss of product usage this month and go full steam into April, and I'm super excited to see what update 4 has in store for us, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like this video, please don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe down below. Turn on notifications if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And thank you for all the love and support on my channel, guys. It honestly means the absolute world to me that you're watching this video. It really does mean the absolute world. Thank you. And yeah, hopefully I will see you very soon for another video. Take care of yourself. Bye.